an exam where there will be 90% of numerical problems, and to solve them at some point or another you will have to use a virtual scientific calculator. Now, performing calculations on a virtual scientific calculator in the exam hall for the first time will either consume a lot of time or you'll create mistakes, because there are certain sequence of operations that are different from the real scientific calculator. For example, if you want to calculate the value of sine 30, on a real scientific calculator you will be entering sine first and you will be entering value 30, whereas on the virtual scientific calculator you will have to press 30 first and then press sine tab. So likewise, the sequence of operations are little different on a virtual scientific calculator. There are a total of 15 to 16 operations that we need to learn, including the algebraic functions, trigonometric functions and logarithmic functions. After that, you will be good to go with any calculation on this virtual scientific calculator. So in this video, we will learn how to perform different calculations on this virtual scientific calculator. The two things that you have to keep in mind before performing any function on this scientific calculator is 1. The board mass rule. In every calculation, the board mass rule will be followed. The second is, do not forget to press this C before you start a new calculation. So first, we'll start with log operations. Let us see. To calculate value of ln2, in the entire virtual calculator, one thing that will be followed is a simple algorithm. You will have to enter the value of x first and then press the function tab, whichever function you are calculating. For example, if you are calculating ln2, the value of x here is 2 because we will be comparing it with ln x. So x is here 2. So first you have to enter the value of x and then press the function tab. So here first you will be entering 2, then you will be pressing ln tab and then press equal to. Let us see this on a virtual calculator. First you will have to enter the value of x. So we are calculating ln2, the value of x here is 2, enter 2. Then press ln tab here and then press equal to sign. You will get the answer. Similarly, let's say we need to calculate 3 ln 5. Now this 3 is with a hidden multiplication sign with ln 5. Now you have to calculate. First you will have to do 3 into ln 5. Now to enter the value of ln 5, again you will have to follow the simple algorithm that we discussed earlier. First enter the value of x and then the function tab. Let's see how this will go. 3 into, to enter ln 5, you need to enter the value of x first. X here is 5. So first you will be entering 5 and then the ln tab and then you will have to press equal to. Let's see how it will go here. First, before performing any calculation, as I said, you have to press the tab C here to clear the previous calculations. Now for 3 ln 5, first it is 3, then multiplication sign. For ln 5, enter the value of 5 first because that's our x and then ln, press equal to, there you get your answer. The next we will see the log function, that is log to the base 10, which is found here. So to calculate log to the base 10 for any number, let us say log 100 we need to calculate. Again, the value of x here is 100. The value of x here is 100. So first you will have to enter the value of 100 and then you have to press the function, that is log tab here. So let us see how it will go. First press 100, then you have to press the log tab and then you have to press the equal to button. Let's see how it will go here on the virtual calculator. First press 100, that is your value of x here. Then the log which is found here, log 100, that is, you can clearly see this on this display bar here, log 100 and then press equal to. So this is your answer. Similarly, you can calculate for, let us say, 5 log 50. So to calculate this, again log 50. this is your function here. The algorithm will again follow here. First you have to enter the value of x, then the function tab. Now in this there is a 5 which is in multiplication with log 50. So how you will do with this calculation? 5 into log 50, you will have to write 50 first and then log tab, press equal to. Let's see to how it is performed on this virtual scientific calculator. Press C before starting a new operation or a new calculation. So 5 log 50, 5, press multiplication sign, log 50, enter the value 50 first, that is your x, and then the log tab, press equal to, you will get your answer. तो अभी तक हमने देखा log to the base e कैसे फाइंड करते हैं, जो कि हमने ln से फाइंड कर लिया. log to the base 10 हमने log tab से फाइंड कर लिया. Now the next is log of any number to any other base. तो उसके लिए यहाँ पे log x to the base y है. So इसको कैसे परफॉर्म करेंगे वो देखते हैं. Let us say we need to calculate, let's say log 50 to the base of 5. ठीक है. इसके लिए हमें क्या करना है? अगेन एल्गोरिदम वही रहेगा. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू एंटर द वैल्यू ऑफ x, देन द फंक्शन टैब. इसमें भी वही है. इसका क्या है? log x to the base y. यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू इज 50. So first you will have to enter 50. Then as the algorithm goes, after x you have to enter the function tab. Press the function tab, that is log x to the base y, and then you have to enter the value of y, which is 5 here. Then press equal to. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. Press C before calculating a new operation or a new calculation. Then for log 50 to the base 5, as I said, first you have to enter the value of x, which is 50. So we will enter value 50. Then the function tab, which is log x to the base y. Then the y value. Y value is 5. You can clearly see this on the display bar also. 50 log x, now base y. You have to enter the value of y. After doing this, don't forget to press equal to sign. There you get your answer. Now let's see one more operation in this log x to the base y. If you want to calculate 7 log, let's say again 50 to the base, let's say 3. Right? Now this 7 is again in multiplication with this log 50 to the base 3. To perform this, how you will do is 7 multiplication. Again, to find this, you have to enter the value of 50 first because that's our x here. So 50. Then function tab, that is log x to the base y, and then the value of 3, that is value of y, that is 3, and then press equal to. Now the point of mistake here is, if you are writing this way in the virtual calculator, what will happen is पहले ये 7 and 50 multiply हो जाएंगे आपस में, and then it will take the log of 350. That will go wrong. So you need to use brackets here before you perform the log function here. So for this, first you will have to enter 7 multiplication, open the bracket, then enter 50, which is your value of x here. Then press the tab, that is the function tab, then the value of the base, that is y here, 3, and then press the equal to sign. Let's perform this on a virtual calculator. Press C to perform a new calculation, then 7 into. Open the bracket, brackets are found here. Then you have to enter the value of x. The value of x was 50. So enter 50. Then the function value, that is log x to the base y. The base value, that is the y here, that is 3. So we will be entering 3. Then you have to close the bracket, press equal to sign. There you get your answer. Next we'll move ahead to the exponential functions जैसे कि e to the power x, 10 to the power x or x to the power of y, x cube, x square. So we'll now deal with the exponential functions. Let's start with e to the power of x. To calculate e to the power of x, let's say we are calculating e square, e to the power of 2. Again, the algorithm will be the same. You have to enter the value of x first, then the function tab and then press equal to. Similarly, we'll perform this also. The value of x here is 2. So first enter 2, then the function tab which is e to the power of x. So we'll be entering e to the power of x and then we have to press equal to button. Simple. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So first you have to enter the value of x which is 2. So 2 and then you have to enter the function. You have to press the function tab which is e to the power of x. Then you have to press equal to button. There you get your answer. Let's see one more in this. Let's say 7 e to the power of 5. Again, the 7 is in multiplication with e to the power of 5. Similarly, you will perform this calculation as we have performed earlier. 7 into e to the power 5 is a function now. So first enter the value of x which is 5 here, then press the function tab and the equal to button. So 7, 5 which is your x value. Function again will be e to the power of x, then press equal to. Simple. Let's perform this on a virtual scientific calculator. So for this, first enter 7. Now after 7 there is a multiplication sign. Press asterisk here. Then the function that is e to the power of 5. Enter the value of x that is 5 and then the function tab which is e to the power of x. Then press equal to. There you get your answer. Now let's see 10 to the power of x tab. Now for 10 to the power of x, again the algorithm will be same. You have to enter the value of x first and then press the function tab. Let's perform, let's say 10 to the power of 3. Now here the value of x is 3 and the function is 10 to the power x. So it's simple. First enter 3, then press the function tab which is here 10 to the power of x, then press equal to and you will get your answer. Let's perform this on a virtual calculator. So 3, the value of x is 3, then the function tab that is 10 to the power of x and then you have to press equal to. There you get your answer. Similarly, if you want to calculate, let's say 10 to the power of 5 by 4. Now the value of x is 5 by 4. Now this is not a one value. 5 divided by 4 is the entire thing is your value of x. So here you need to employ brackets. So 5 by 4, put them into a bracket and then you have to use the function tab that is 10 to the power of x and then press equal to. Let's perform this on a virtual calculator. Press C before performing a new calculation. Now the value was 10 to the power of 5 by 4. Now enter the value of x. So for this you need to open the bracket, 5 by 4, close the bracket. Now this is your x, this entire is your x value. Now you have to enter the function tab which is 10 to the power of x. This is the thing and then you press equal to. There you get your answer. So next function that we will see is x to the power of y. So to calculate this, again the algorithm will be same. First you have to enter the value of x, then the function tab and then the y value. For example, let us say we need to calculate 5 to the power of 4. So here what is the value of x? X is equals to 5. So first you have to enter the value of x. So first enter 5, then the function tab that is x to the power of y and then the y value which is 4 here. So 4 and then press equal to. Let's perform this on a virtual calculator. So first you enter the value of x which is 5, then press the function tab that is x to the power of y and then the y value. Y value here is 4. So press 4 and then equal to. There you get your answer. Now let's say we need to calculate this value 5 by 3 to the power of 0.4 divided by 1.4. Now again we will be using the same tab, that is x to the power of y. Now here the value of x is 5 by 3. The value of y is again in fraction, which is 0.4 divided by 1.4. Now to perform this, you have to enter the value of x first. The value of x is 5 by 3. To start this, you need to open the brackets first. So 5 by 3, this is your value of x. So open the brackets, enter 5 divided by 3, close the bracket. This is your x. After this, you need to feed in your tab, that is the function tab, which is x to the power of y. Then you have to enter the value of y. Now this is your value of y, which is again in fraction, so you need to again open the brackets. So open the bracket, enter 0.4 divided by 1.4, close the bracket, and then press equal to sign. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. Press C before the new calculation. Now start with, you open the bracket, enter the value of x, which is 5 by 3. So 5 by 3, you need to close the bracket. This is the value of x. Now next is you have to enter the function tab, that is x to the power of y, which is found here. Press x to the power of y. Now you have to enter the value of y. Now y is again in fraction, as I said, so it's 0.4 divided by 1.4. Again open the bracket, enter 0.4 divided by 1.4, close the bracket, and then press equal to sign. There you get your answer. The next function that we'll see is exp. Now इसका use हम generally नहीं करने वाले हैं, but still we'll see exp का कैसे हम इसको use करेंगे. 200, let's say it is GPA. हमें पता है this is equals to 200 into 10 to the power of 9. अब इसको लिखने के लिए we'll be using exp. But again, इसका function, इस function का कोई use नहीं है. You can simply perform the calculation using 10 to the power of x. इसको कैसे perform करते हैं? You will be writing 200 exp, that is the function, x value is 200, and then you have to press 9. Then press equal to, let's see, press C. So 200 exp 9, press equal to. There you get your answer. But again मैं कह रही हूँ इसका हमें कोई यूज़ नहीं है. हम इसको 10 to the power x से भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं और हम इसी से करेंगे. You need not use exp in the calculations. Next power tab functions are x square, x cube. This is very simple to perform. For example, you need to calculate 5 square. So simple, the x value here is 5. So first enter the value of x, that is 5. Then you have to press the function tab, which is x square. Then press equal to. Let's perform this in the virtual calculator. So first you have to enter the value of x, which is 5 here. So 5. Then press the function tab, which is x square, which is found here, x square, and then press equal to. There you get your answer. Similarly, you can perform for x cube. Let's see. Let us say you need to calculate 17 cube. So first you have to enter the value of x here. What is the value of x here? It is 17. So first enter 17, then the function tab, which is x cube, and then press equal to. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So first you have to enter the value of x, which is 17. Then you have to press the function tab, which is x cube, and then you have to press equal to. There you get your answer. Now next let us see the under root value, the square root, or finding the yth root of x, any other like cube root, fourth power, etc. So for this, let us say we need to calculate under root of 19. Algorithm will again be the same. First enter the value of x, then the function value, and then press equal to. Here the value of x is 19. So first enter 19, then the function value, which is under root of x, then press equal to, and then you will get your answer. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. First enter the value of x, which is 19, and then the function tab, which is square root, which is found here. So you have to press square root and then press equal to. There you get your answer. Similarly, you can calculate yth root also. For example, let us say we need to calculate 32 fifth root of 32. So for this we will be using this tab. So for this, now you have to enter the value of x first, which is 32 here. So enter 32, enter the function tab next, which is yth root of x, and then you have to enter the value of y, which is 5 here, and then press equal to. Correct? Now let's perform this on the virtual calculator. Press C and start the new operations. 32 is the value of your x, then the function tab, which is yth root of x found here, then press the value of y, which is 5, and then press equal to. There you get your answer. Next we will see the trigonometric function, sine, cos, tan, sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, etc. To perform this calculation, there is little difference. What it is, like if you are calculating on a real calculator, आप पहले sin press करेंगे and then 30 enter करेंगे. यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होगा. First you have to enter the value of x, then the function tab. Let's see if you want to calculate sin 30. Let's say sin 30. So first you will have to enter the value of x, which is 30. Then you have to press the function tab, which is sin here, and then press equal to. So let us perform this on this calculator. So value of x here was 30. So first enter 30, then the function tab, which is sin, press sin, and then you press equal to. There you get your answer. Similarly, if you want to calculate, let's say cos of 85 degree. Fine. Again, the value of x is 85. So first enter the value of x and then the function tab, which is cos here, and then you have to press equal to sign. Let's perform this here. 85, which is your value of x, then the function tab, that is cos, and then press equal to. There you get your answer. The same procedure will be carried forward for the tan, sine inverse, cos inverse, everything. एक बात और, this is your degree mode, this is your radian mode. This MOD mod, इसका हमें कोई यूज़ नहीं है, हमें कभी इसको प्रेस करना भी नहीं है. Please ensure before performing the calculations, the calculator is in degree mode. Enter the values in degree. As you can see, there is no cosec function, sec function or cot function here. So to calculate those values or to find reciprocals, we will be using this 1 by x tab. Now let us say we need to calculate value of cot 35. Now the value of cot 35 can be calculated by taking 1 upon tan 35. Now to enter or to calculate this tan 35, we have already learned you have to enter the value of x first, then the function tab. Now here how you will do is 35 and then tan. This entire is your x value, right? 1 by x, this is your entire x value. Now you have to press the function tab, which is 1 by x here, and then you have to press equal to. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So to calculate cot 35, we will be entering 35 first and then tan, because there is no cot available here. So tan 35, this is your tan 35 value, this is now your x. You have to do the reciprocal of this. For this you will be using 1 by x. Press 1 by x and then press equal to. This is the value of cot 35. Now let us see, अगर हमें इसकी वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है दिस पर्टिकुलर एक्सप्रेशन की, तो अगेन सबसे पहले आप अगर डिनोमिनेटर फाइंड करते हैं, विच इज़ 1 माइनस 0.45 साइन ऑफ 12 डिग्री. So for this, enter 1 minus 0.45, which is in multiplication to sin 12. So multiplication, again to enter value of sin 12, you need to enter the value of x first, which is 12, and then the sin value. Press equal to. This is the value of your denominator. This is the value of your denominator. Now, once you are done with this denominator, finding the reciprocal of this will give you 1 by this particular expression. So you will be using 1 by x after this, and then you multiply it with the numerator, which is 0.45 multiplication. To enter cos 12, it will be 12 and then cos, that is the function tab, press equal to. So first you will find the denominator. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So 1 minus 0.45, then it is sine 12, multiply 12 sine, this is your denominator value. Now press 1 by x, you will get the reciprocal of this. Now this entire thing is in multiplication with the numerator, which is 0.45. So into, open the bracket, press 0.45 into cos of 12, which is 12, and cos, close the bracket, press equal to. There you get your answer. So this is the use of 1 by x. Basically, in order to calculate the entire expression in a single go, you need not write anything on your scratch pads. You can directly calculate it on the virtual calculator. First calculate the denominator, do the reciprocal, and then multiply it with the numerator. Suppose we need to calculate this value, cos of 12.3 plus 13.3 minus 10.1. Again, this entire thing inside the bracket is our x. So first we need to calculate the value of x, enter the value of x, and then cos function, that is our function tab. So first for this, open the bracket, perform 12.3 plus 13.3 minus 10.1, close the bracket, this is your x value. Once you get this value, next is to enter the function tab, which is cos, press equal to, right? Then you will get your answer. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So first open the bracket, enter the value of x, which is 12.3 plus 13.3 minus 10.1, right? Then you close the bracket. This you have got your x value. After this you need to enter the function tab, which is cos here, and then you need to press equal to. There you get your answer. Similarly, you can calculate for tan, for sine hyperbolic, sine inverse, anything. First enter the value of x and then the function. Every operation will follow the same algorithm. Now next, let us see how to calculate n factorial. So any factorial, if you want to calculate, let's say 5 factorial or 6 factorial, again, as I said, let us say we are calculating 5 factorial. The value of x here is 5. So first enter the value of x, which is 5. Then you need to enter the function tab, which is n factorial. So then you will be pressing n factorial, then press equal to, you will get the answer. Let's perform this. So 5, that is the value of x, n factorial is found here, and then you press equal to, there is your answer. Next let us see, हमें ये वाला expression solve करना है. You need to calculate the value of x. तो हम जितना कोशिश करेंगे कि वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर में हमें कम से कम वैल्यूज़ अपने स्क्रैच पैड पे लिखनी पड़े एंड एक ही गो में हमारा आंसर आ जाए. तो उसके लिए पहले जितना पॉसिबल हो सके उसको सिंप्लीफाई कर लीजिए एक्सप्रेशन को. सो फॉर दिस एक्सप्रेशन यू कैन राइट इट एज 1.8 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.4. सिमिलरली यहाँ लिख सकते हैं x माइनस 60, न्यूमरेटर में आ जाएगा 5. नाउ नेक्स्ट वुड बी 5 इंटू 18 by 14 is equals to x minus 60. और x कैलकुलेट करने के लिए your x will be 5 into 18 divided by 14 plus 60. करेक्ट. तो अभी इसे करने के लिए हमारे पास अब ये इतना बड़ा एक्सप्रेशन इतने में आ गया एंड दिस कैन बी इजीली एंटर्ड इन अ वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर. सो फॉर दिस इट इज़ 5 asterisk, that is a multiplication sign, open the bracket, 18 divided by 14, close the bracket, plus 60. You will get the value of x. Let's perform this once on the virtual calculator. it will be 5 into 18 by 14. So for this you need to open the bracket, that is this, and 18 divided by 14, close the bracket, then you have to add plus 60. So plus 60 and then press equal to. There you get your answer. So this way आपको कुछ भी values आपके scratch pads पे note down नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. In one go you can perform the calculations on the virtual calculator. Now let us see how to perform this particular calculation. Now here न्यूमरेटर में है ln 4/3, डिनोमिनेटर में है ln 5. अगेन हमें इसको एक ही सिंगल गो में कैलकुलेशन परफॉर्म करना है वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर में. वी नीड नॉट बी एंटरिंग द वैल्यूज ऑन अ रफ शीट. तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? फर्स्ट यू हैव टू सॉल्व द न्यूमरेटर एंड देन डिवीजन में डिनोमिनेटर. न्यूमरेटर में ln 4/3 है, x की वैल्यू हियर इज 4/3. सो फर्स्ट यू विल बी हैव टू एंटर 4/3, देन यू हैव टू प्रेस ln, करेक्ट. एंड देन इसके बाद है फर्दर डिवीजन में ln 5. सो अगेन डिवीजन ln 5, सो 5 एंड देन ln, राइट. So let's perform this and then you have to press equal to sign. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So first is 4/3. So 4 divided by 3, close the bracket, then you press ln, that is here. ये आपका न्यूमरेटर की वैल्यू आ गई. Then divided by ln 5. So 5 ln, press equal to. This is your answer. Next, for example, you need to solve this particular expression. Again, 100 into 120 to the power of 0.3. 100 और into, ये तो बहुत सिंपल है, ये आप कर ही सकते हैं. 100 मल्टीप्लिकेशन वाला and then 120 to the power of 0.3. इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए we have learned x to the power of y वाला टैब. तो अब इसमें x की वैल्यू is 120. So first you have to enter the value of x, which is 120. And then the function tab, that is x to the power of y, and then the value of y, that is 0.3, and then press equal to. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So it is 100 into 120 to the power of 0.3, so x is 120. Then you have to press the function tab, which is x to the power of y, then press the power, that is 0.3, and then press equal to. There you get your answer. So like this you will not have to write anything in your rough sheets. In a single go you can perform calculations on the virtual calculator. Now next let us say हमें ये वाली equation solve करनी है to find the value of z. अभी इसमें क्या है? This is ln 3/5 minus 6 divided by 2 into 0.4 sin 2/3. बहुत सारे functions एक साथ हैं, हमें एक ही बार में इसका आंसर निकालना है. वी विल नॉट राइट एनीथिंग इन आवर रफ शीट्स. उसके लिए फर्स्ट स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट टर्म, दैट इज ln 3/5. अगेन इसमें हमें पता है फर्स्ट यू हैव टू एंटर द वैल्यू ऑफ x एंड देन द फंक्शन वैल्यू. x हियर इज 3/5, सो 3/5 ln इज द फंक्शन टैब. देन यू मूव अहेड टू द सेकेंड वन विच इज 6 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 into 0.4. इसको ईजी तरीके से सॉल्व करने के लिए ओपन द ब्रैकेट. 6 is the numerator, is in division with 2. Now 0.4 is again in division with 6. Need not to put a multiplication sign with a bracket again with 2. Simply 2 के बाद भी आप सीधा 0.4 डिवाइड में लिख सकते हैं. And then sign of 2/3 is again multiplication 2/3. For this you again need to open a bracket 2/3 and then sign value, sign tab and then press equal to. Correct? So main catch point here is this. अगर आप normal procedure से करेंगे इसको, so what you will have to do? First you have to enter 6, then division, then again a bracket you will have to open, then 2 into 0.4, then you have to close this bracket and the outer bracket. So this will become complex. So to simplify this, क्योंकि 6 is divided by 2 and it is again in division with 0.4, you can employ two division signs together. Let's perform this on the virtual calculator. So for this, first open the bracket, then it is 3 by 5. So 3 divided by 5, close the bracket. This is your x value of the first part. Then you have to enter the value of function, that is ln. So now press ln. This is the ln of this, ln 0.6, this area. Then there is a minus sign. So put a minus sign. Then again you need to open the bracket for the rest of the portion. So for this, open the bracket, press 6 divided by 2, then again divided by 0.4, close the bracket. So this particular term is, you have already feed in this data. Then it is sine of 2 by 3. So for this, again you have to enter the value of x first, which is 2 by 3. So again after this, put a multiplication sign, open the bracket, 2 divided by 3, close the bracket. This is your x value. Then the function tab. Function tab is sine. So press sine and then press equal to. There you get your answer. So in a one go we perform this calculation without writing a single value in our rough sheets. This way you can practice and master the calculations. Next we'll see how to perform this lengthy calculation in one single go. हम इसमें कुछ भी वैल्यू अपने पेपर में नहीं लिखने वाले हैं, एक साथ वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर में एंटर करेंगे एंड यू विल गेट द फाइनल आंसर. लेट्स सी हाउ इट इज परफॉर्म. सो फर्स्ट इज पाई इंटू 4 स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय 3. सो फॉर दिस you open the bracket, write pi into 4 square divided by 3 into 6.3 square. For this you will be using x square function. So enter the value of x, which is 6.3, then press x square tab. Next is 1.2 to the power of 4. For this you will be using x to the power of y tab. For this, enter the value of x, which is 1.2, then press function tab, that is x to the power of y. Enter the value of y, which is 4. Next is sine 75. For this, enter the value of x, which is 75, and then press this function tab, which is sine. Next is log 5 to the base of 3. For this, you will be using log x to the base y tab. Enter the value of x, which is 5, then the tab log x to the base y, and then the value of y, that is 3, and then press equal to. Only thing to remember is this bracket, this particular bracket, because if you are not using this bracket, this term will get multiplied to 5 and then it will take the log. So to avoid this mistake, you need to employ the brackets here. Let's see how it is performed in the virtual calculator. So first is pi into 4 square divided by 3. Open the bracket, pi, directly you can take it from here, into 4 square, 4, and then x square you can use for this. 4 square divided by 3 is divided by 3 and then close the bracket. This first term is solved here. Then is 6.3 square. So multiply 6.3, use x square. So enter the value of x and then the x square. X square, this term is solved. Then it is 1.2 to the power of 4. For this you will be using x to the power y. Again enter the value of x first. So into x is 1.2. Function tab is x to the power of y, which is here, and then the y value, which is 4. Enter this. Then it is sine 75. So into sine 75 you have to enter the value of x first, which is 75, and then the function tab, which is sine. So we will press sine here. So this is sine 75 into. Next is log 5 to the base 3. Here you will have to open again a bracket, because as I said 75 sine will get multiplied with 5 log x to the base y 3. So to avoid this, open one more bracket. So we will open one more bracket with this. Okay, then here it is 5 log x to the base y. The value of y is 3. Close the bracket and then press equal to. So this is your final answer that we get. So in one single go we will get the answer without writing a single thing on our rough sheets. Next we will see how to perform this calculation. इसका normal procedure क्या होगा? You will open this bracket. You will be writing 1.6 divided by 2.45 and then close the bracket plus this particular value and then this value. That way also can be done. But here we will learn how to use this memory functions. memory plus memory recall functions, so that you will get the values in one single go. Again, let us see how it is done. So for this, simply enter these values onto your virtual calculator and we will use M plus and MR, that is memory recall buttons. Let us see how it works. 1.6 divided by 2.45. So enter 1.6 divided by 2.45. The value is here. Press equal to. After you get this value is for this particular first equation. After you get this value, press M plus. That will get stored in the virtual calculator memory. Press C. So first term is over. Then come to the next one. That is 3.2. So 3.2 divided by 0.75. So this is your second term. Again you need to store it into computer's memory. Press M plus and then press C. So it is stored in the computer's memory. Come to the third part. 4.75 divided by 2.1. So 4.75 divided by 2.1. Press equal to. Press M plus to store in computer's memory. Press C. Now all the three values, this particular values are stored into computer's memory. Now you have to add them together. Just press MR. So this is your answer of this entire term. Got it? Next we will see how to calculate this particular equation. You need to find the value of W. Again, a standard procedure will be to take all the terms from the right hand side to the left hand side, changing their signs and then doing the simple arithmetic operations. But to save time and to avoid writing anything on your rough sheets, what you will do, again you will be using this M plus, M minus, MR buttons, that is the memory functions of the calculator. Now let's see how to perform this on a virtual calculator. So start entering the values one by one. This is 3200. So enter 3200, press equal to and then store it into computer's memory by pressing M plus and then press C. Next is 7 square by 24. To do this you will be using X square button. Enter the value of X first. So 7 and X square, this gives you the square of 7 divided by 24. Press equal to, this is the value of your second term. Press M plus and then press C. Proceed to the third one, that is 3 by 16. So press 3 divided by 16. Press equal to, press M plus and then clear. Now proceed to 1600. Now as I said this was on the other side of the equal to sign. To bring it into this side, bring it onto this side, you need to change the sign. So for sign changing, you will be using this M minus button. Let's see how it works. 1600, you press 1600, press equal to. Now since it was on the other side, you are bringing it into this side. Changing the sign, you will be using M minus and then press C. Similarly, for 4 square divided by 13, press 4 X square divided by 13. This is the thing, press equal to, you are getting the value of this particular term. Again, this was on the other side of the equal to sign. When you bring it onto this side, the sign will change. So you will have to use M minus button. Press M minus, press C. All the values are stored into the computer's memory. All you need to do is press MR. This is the value. Now after you have performed this memory calculations using M plus, MR, M minus buttons, do not forget to press MC, that is memory clear option here, before you start the next operation, because you need to clear off your computer's memory, virtual calculator's memory to start a new calculation. So press MC and then press clear and then press MC. This is the way you perform the next calculation. Now next we will see how to perform this under root calculations. So for this again we will be doing it in one single go without writing anything on our rough sheets. So for this, first enter the under root of the first term, this is the square, and then the second, and then we will use memory functions. So for the first one we will enter 22.5 minus 16.75 the whole square. So 22.5 minus 16.75 square. This is your x value. Press equal to, you will get the answer. After that, you will have to store it into computer's memory. So press M plus and then C. Coming to the next term, which is 41.75 minus 20.05, the square. So 41.75 minus 20.05 and then square using x square. So this is the answer. Store it into computer's memory, press M plus and then press C. Now to add them, you will have to use memory recall. So MR. This is the addition of the under root. Now you have to take the under root. You have already got this as x value. So this is x value that you have got here. Now you have to press the under root button, which is found here. So press this. This is the square root of the answer. So this is the square root. Now outside there is 1 by 2 also. So divided by 2 is equal to this. So this is your answer in one single step. Please ensure before performing the next calculation, you need to clear the computer's virtual calculator's memory by pressing MC button. So press MC and then clear so that the entire memory gets cleared. Now next we will see how to convert polar form to rectangular coordinates and vice versa. There is no direct button or tab in the virtual calculator to solve this. So for this, you will have to solve using the mathematical relations. For example, the polar coordinates are r and theta. To convert it into rectangular coordinates, you will have to use a is equals to r cos theta and b is equals to r sin theta. For example, the coordinates are 10, 45. So for this, a will be equal to r cos theta. Here r is equals to 10 and theta will be equal to 45. Now substitute r cos theta. So 10 cos of 45 and b will be equals to 10 sin of 45. Now we will solve this using the virtual calculator. So 10 cos 45. It is simple. So enter 10 into cos of 45. First you will have to enter the x value, which is 45, and then press cos, press equal to, this is your a, 7.07. To find out b, that is 10 sin 45, for this clear the previous calculation, press 10 into sin 45, enter 45 first and then sin, press equal to, that is again 7.07. So our rectangular coordinates will be a plus ib, which will be equal to 7.07 plus I 7. Next, हम rectangular से polar coordinate में change करना हो, then what you will have to do? You know a plus ib is a rectangular coordinate. To r is equals to under root of a square plus b square. Now let us say the question is 5 plus 4i. Now you have to convert it into polar coordinates. So a is equals to 5, b is equals to 4. Now r will be equal to under root of a square plus b square, which will be equal to 5 square plus 4 square. You will calculate this using the virtual calculator. So 5 x square plus 4, press x square, equal to, this is 5 square plus 4 square. Now under root of this, so you will press under root equal to 6.403. So this will be equal to, your r is equal to 6.403. Now for theta, that will be equal to tan inverse b by a. B here was 4, a was 5. So tan inverse of 4 by 5. So for this, again you will have to enter the value of x first, which is 4 by 5. So and then press tan inverse, press equal to 38.65. So our polar coordinates will be r theta, which will be equal to 6.403, 38.65. 0.65. The next operation that we'll see is conversion of hour, minutes and second to degrees. So to perform this, we know 24 hour is equals to 360 degree. Now easily you can find out 1 hour will be equal to 360 divided by 24, which will be 15 degrees. Correct? Now what you are given is 2 hours, 20 minutes, 40 seconds. Convert the entire thing into hours. So for converting 20 minutes, what you will have to do is, you have to divide it with 60 to convert it into hours, and for 40 you will have to divide it with 60 into 60, because 1 hour will be equal to 60 into 60 seconds and 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds, 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So let's do. So it's 2 hours, that is fine, plus 20 minutes to hour, 20 divided by 60. This will convert it into hours. Then 40 divided by 60 into 60. Correct? So this will give you the total number of hours. So to do this, we will do using memory functions. So first is 2. So 2, add it into the memory, M plus, and press C. Then is 20 divided by 60. So you can perform 20 divided by 60, press equal to, add into the memory, press C. 40 divided by 3600, so 40, press equal to, add into the memory, press C. Now that's addition, press MR. This is the total number of hours, that is 2.34. Now 1 hour was equal to 15 degree. So 2.34 hours will be 2.34 into 15. So this is the answer, multiplied by 15, 35.16 degree. So that will be your answer. This is all about the virtual scientific calculator. I hope this video will be useful for you in performing calculations on this virtual scientific calculator. If you like the video, do hit the like button and do share it with your friends. Thank you.